Hey Great Drammers, Greg here from GreatDrams. It's been a while. So we're looking at some old and rare whiskies today. We're going to start off with the Royal Salute 21-year-old blended grain Scotch whiskey. So blended grain is when you quite literally blend just green whiskies. So they've come from grain distilleries such as Girvan, Strathclyde, Cameron Bridge, Invergordon, of course, one of our favourites, and you age them all, either individually or together, we don't know with this, 21 years minimum, then blend them together, and then you create something like this. Have a look at that. Now, this is a rather special release because it was a limited edition, and it was the first Royal Salute to go into glass, away from the traditional porcelain from Wade, when the Wade producers went under. So we're going to try this one now. Cheers. And this one, there we go, nice satisfying stopper sound as you put it back in, and indeed when you take it off. It came in this glorious secondary pack or box to normal people not in the trade. Magnetic closure, oh yeah. And thoroughly beautiful inside. So, bit of info about this, 40% ABV. And only whiskies solely matured in American oak have been hand selected to produce our finest expression of blended grain whiskey, resulting in a delightfully sweet flavour with layered notes of honey, vanilla and peach. A superb blend to be shared with precious friends and family, says Sandy Hislop, Royal Salute Master Blender. Oh yeah. So let's crack on, shall we? Now this one has been in the office a while, and it's actually earmarked to be used for Point and Whisky Club, my own whisky club's old and rare night in, I want to say 10 days or so. So yeah, figured I'd get a jump on that. Really mellow start, and you kind of expect that from a single grain. Traditionally, they are quite soft, they're quite smooth as a distillate, so the spirit running off the still. They're normally quite more mellow than the malt whiskey, and oftentimes you'll find that there's a variance between the distilleries of grain whiskey, but ultimately they can use any grain within their production. It's not the same as single malt, which must use malted barley within production. It could be maize, corn, barley, sometimes malted barley, very rare, and rye, etc. Whatever's available and whatever is the most useful and relevant for that distillery and that product at that time. That smoothness, a gorgeous honey note, a lovely peachy, kind of fruity note coming through as well. Those stewed peaches, you know, you get in tins like War Food, that kind of fruit. Oh, that's so mellow. 21 years old, disgracefully easy drinking. And back to nose, those fruity flavors open up. You're getting that kind of subtle oakiness coming through from the American oak. Almost like we've said it before in different reviews, but like almost a pencil shaving note coming through, which is typical of the style of oak and these casks. You know, at 40 ABV, obviously that's the lowest legal bottling strength for whiskey, but it carries a hell of a lot of flavour, a lot of depth. So soft and easy drinking as well. The finish, a subtle spice kind of develops on the tongue. It kind of lingers here as well. Nothing too dangerous, nothing kind of scary, spicy or big and bold, juicy, mellow throughout right to the finish. I'd say a short to just about medium finish on it. Lingers more on the tongue than elsewhere. Very nice. If you can find it and get a chance to try it, I definitely would. We'd like to try one of these or one of the other Royal Salutes at a slightly higher ABV, kind of pushing mid to late 40s, just to compare, just to see what the difference would be and what the effect the different alcohol levels would have on it. But otherwise, very, very lovely whiskey.